Thank you, Anna Marie. I was about to record the session there. Okay, greetings everybody, and welcome to today's session, session 1 of MyLIASA training. The session is recorded, as you might have noticed. It will be made available upon request, even for those members who are unable to join us today. Session 1, which we'll be presenting today, is all about looking at the LIASA website and what is it that can be done on the website as an individual member. Session 2, which will be taking place on Thursday, is all about what you can do for your group. An example, the branch or the interest group as an individual member of the committee. And we will be looking at the different custom pages, and there is a repository where you will be adding documentation for backup. Today we'll be doing an overview of the LIASA website and what information is on the website and how you can access it. The session today that is taking place, it's a bit more informal, so you are allowed to unmute yourself and ask any questions in case if I do not see the chat in the chat box, as I will be sharing my screen. And you are allowed to ask any question during at any time. And you are allowed to pause me if you do not understand and ask me to re-explain. And if you are unable to unmute yourself, you may drop it in the chat. Anna Marie is also available here to assist me with the chat's monitoring. Okay, let me share the screen. All right, can everybody see my screen?
Yes, we can see the LIASA landing page.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the LIASA landing page, the home page. By accessing it, you would go to www.liasa.org.za, and the URL should take you to this page over here. Firstly, we can observe at the yellow ribbon at the top, we have a few social media icons that you can access when you want to access LIASA social media pages. And these are the shortcuts for you to access those pages. For example, along with click 1 over here, if you click on Facebook, it should connect you to the actual LIASA Facebook page. And the other one is Twitter. We also have LinkedIn, Instagram, as well as YouTube over there. On the right-hand side, we have Contact Us and Sign In. On Contact Us is a tool that the members, or even people who are not LIASA members who want to communicate or send information to LIASA, they can click on Contact Us. It will take them to this online form where you will complete the details, your first name, your last name, as well as a bit of other details there. Take note of the asterisk next to some of the fields. That is just information to show you that it is a mandatory field which you need to complete. Once you've completed it, and you drop your message over there, so you can type out anything that you want to know. Maybe you want to find out when is South African Library Week, when is the conference, or any other information that you want to know, maybe your membership number, or you want to renew your membership. Once you drop it over there, after finish typing, sign it off, and then you submit. This message will come to the LIASA office members, myself, Anna Marie, and Lebo, and we should revert back to you once we have received the message. And then next to that, we should have an option over there that says sign in into your profile. Let's go back to the landing page. Over here, we have the black ribbon that's got the different tabs in terms of where you would access certain information on the LIASA website. We will quickly come back to this. Just want to show you the remaining part of the landing page. Over here, you have some slides that show you different information that we place based on relevance, and a bit of more information that we have on the landing page. Below that, we will have the membership statistics for those who are interested in terms of the stats for LIASA membership, and we have them beginning from 2013 to recent. You can come and observe this graph if you want to see how our membership grows for the current year, and we do try our best to update it regularly. Now below over here, we have 4 different blocks: the community search, latest news, the calendar, and sign in. When you are on the community search, there is a space over there, the search bar, where you can type in any bit of information. If you do not know where exactly you are looking for information on the LIASA website, for example, if you're looking for information for professional librarian, you can just type it in, click on search, and then it should give you any information in relation to what you provided in the search bar as a result, and then you can continue from there. Below that, we have a register for professional librarians. This is a place where you will find a register for everybody who has registered to become a professional librarian. The block next to community search, you have latest news. Any information that we have as LIASA we want to communicate in terms of the LIS sector, it will be placed in this block over here. Next to the latest news, then we have the calendar. The calendar, it shows all the events that LIASA will be having, and all the members who want to access and know when what event is, they would potentially come to the place here where the calendar is. This block only shows you about 4 upcoming events or meetings, and if you wanted to view more of those sessions, there over here on the top right corner, there is more, which is a bit grayed out. If you click on more, it should take you to the community calendar page. And then on this page, you can see all the upcoming events starting from today. And you can scroll down to any specific date if you wanted to see which event is when. And on this page, you can also register for that event if you have interest in attending the event. If you're viewing the calendar in this view and you find it a bit more complicated, or you wanted to have a monthly view, you can change the view over here where you click and it will show you. Can everybody see the pop-up screen of the monthly view calendar?
Yes, we can.
So then it takes you to this page where it will show you the events for the month of February, where you can sort of have a month view when you have interest in the events which are going to take place and you want to plan around that. From here, you can also jump between the different months. You can also look at the previous month in terms of the events that took place previously. You can jump between the years. And if you want, you may also print this calendar. Over to the landing page. And the last block over here next to the calendar is the sign-in option. Take note here, there is 2 options in which you can sign in using some social media connected apps. You can either sign in using Facebook or you can sign in using LinkedIn. But before you do that, you first have to sign into your profile, and then you're going to connect the 2 under the connected apps when you manage your profile. So what I will do over here, I'll just quickly show you how you can connect the 2 to sign into your profile. So ideally you would log into your profile. Once you get to your profile, my profile, you click on manage profile. It will bring you to this place where you manage your profile. And then over there, you click on manage connected apps. Once you click on manage connected apps, there you have it. There's Facebook, there's LinkedIn. And then from here, once you click on connect, you put in your social media logging in and username details, then the 2 should link. And the next time when you log in, depending on if you save your password, you should be able to log in using your social media apps without having to come and redo this step again. All right, so now we're going to review some of the tabs which we have here in the black ribbon at the top. Before I continue, is there any questions?
Guys, so I have a question, or I just need clarity on something. With
Yes.
regard to logging in via our social media profiles, are there any other benefits except just not having to log in with your other details? So just having to access your profile on the platform, on the MyLIASA platform here. Are there any other benefits besides that, besides me having to just be able to log in on the MyLIASA profile here?
No, I think those are the easiest way I'd have to explain it is that it just gives you an ease of access in terms of being able to access my MyLIASA account without having to maybe have to memorize or use different passwords to log into the LIASA. Anna Marie, is there anything you'd like to add?
No, I think you're right. So it's just one less password that you have to remember. So that's the only reason why they linked it. No other benefits, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Okay.
Well, I should say no other benefits at this stage. They constantly update the system and so on. So we don't know, maybe at some stage there will be other benefits, but at this stage, gift, it's just one less password to remember.
Okay, noted. Thanks.
Okay, no problem. Now we're going to take a look at the black ribbon that's over here. It's got the different tabs that you can access the different pages on the LIASA website. Take note over here, the headings where you've got programs, career center, members, and contacts. Once you sign into your profile, there's going to be a tab, an extra tab that's going to appear that's going to show you groups. At the moment, it's not over there. But the moment we're going to sign in, it's going to appear right over there. So the homepage, we've already gone through over that. That is the landing page for the LIASA website. The About tab is the place where you would find all the governance information. And there's a bit of information if you wanted to read, you can review the About page. Next to the About page, we have the awards and grants. And if you want to have a bit of information with regards to different awards and the grants and the honorary members, as well as the Sally Trust Awards, you can come and get a lot of information from this tab over here. The next tab that follows is the publications. In the publications, you can see there's 4 headings over there. We have the LIASA Bulletin, the LIASA In Touch, Sage List, as well as the Open Access Journals. On the LIASA Bulletin, this is a platform that the president would use to communicate with their members. I click on it over there, and you can see that the last bulletin that was out was on the 17th of December, 2021. So if there's any information you are interested in terms of the president communicating with its members, you can come to the publications and see if there's any latest bulletin that has been provided. Below that, we have the LIASA In Touch. You know, the magazine is released quarterly, and for you to be able to have access to the LIASA In Touch, you would have to log into your profile in order to get access to the LIASA In Touch. And you can jump in between the different years as well as the different issues. If you do not log into your profile, chances are you'll only be able to read about the first or the second page. And for you to continue, the system will potentially ask you to log into your profile in order for you to continue reading the LIASA In Touch. And then we have Sage List as well as the Open Access Journals. On Open Access Journals, you will be able to find all the different types of journals if you are looking for, say, an article that you want to read for interest sake or for your work purpose. These are all the open access journals that we have on the site, and we try to keep it updated as much as possible. If there's any other open access journals that you might know of, you wish us to add to this list, you are more than welcome to provide us with the details, and we will try to edit and update it on the LIASA website. Next to the publications, we then have the programs. So this is the LIASA flagship programs. You will find them over here. The LIASA Annual Conference, the African Library Week, as well as South African Librarians Day, open access, and there's a bit of information on training and development as well as Skexel. Next to programs, then you would have the Career Center. On the MyLIASA Career Center, once you click on it, it will take you to this page over here. Then there's 4 different options over here where you can search for openings, you can submit an opening, subscribe, as well as find posting. So some of the options over here will only be available to people who are paid up MyLIASA members. For example, if you are not a paid up MyLIASA member, you can search for an opening. If you click on the tab over there, it will take you to this page. So after clicking on search openings, it takes you to this form where you have to sort of refine your search depending on what is it that you are looking for. You can put in information, sort of keywords. If you have the job you are looking for is in a specific city, you can put the information over there. As you complete the field, you can tick which sector you are interested in, a type of the position, education requirement, and once you are done, you click on search. If you do not want to refine your search and you want to access all the MyLIASA vacancies that we put on the website, you can simply come over here and click on search, and it will take you to this page where it gives you the results of all the vacancies that we have on the MyLIASA website. But if you are a MyLIASA member, what you can do is you can subscribe. Once you've logged in, you can click on subscribe. Okay, of course, it's going to ask me to log in. You click on subscribe, and then it will take you to this page over here where it shows you the different sectors in the LIS, where there's higher learning as well as school libraries. You can click the ones in which you have interest in. If you want to receive vacancy notifications for a specific sector, you can click on that. If you want to receive vacancies for all the sectors that we post, you can click on all of them. And then when you're done, you save my preferences. Once you save the preferences, there will be a pop-up that comes over here that shows you that your subscription preference have been saved. And that is a little bit about the Career Center. Oh. Now that I've logged into my profile, can you see next to Career Center and members, there is now a new tab that has popped up, which is the groups. And on the groups over there, it basically is going to show you all the information with regards to the different branches, as well as the different interest groups that we have as MyLIASA. And if you wanted to access any information with regards to your branch or your interest groups, potentially you'd have to come to groups and then select the specific branch that you might want to view. Even if you maybe have changed a branch, you have changed jobs, and you wanted to look at the branch that you are moving to, what is it that they have been with, and to familiarize yourself, you can come over here. The same happens with the interest groups. All the interest groups have been listed on the MyLIASA website, and you can click on each and every one of them to view what information is available over there. We also have the communities of practice, the committees, as well as the task teams. Next to groups, we then have members. On members, this is the place where for people who wanted to, say, get information about MyLIASA membership, the first tab over there speaks about application and renewals to MyLIASA membership. And of course, there's a bit of more information about the fees, the categories, as well as the membership certificates and payment options. And then for those who might not know certain information with regards to, say, MyLIASA, maybe they don't know how to register or join for their membership or professional librarian, we have a tab over here that provides as for how-to guides. It will provide you with different information that will guide you if you do not know certain information that is also available on the website. And then going down, we have the online store and professional body designation. For those who have an interest to apply to become a professional librarian, information with regards to professional body and designation, potentially you find it under members, the professional body and designation. And there's a bit of information, what is a professional body, how you accumulate your CPD points. and any other requirements with regards to professional body is found over here. Then we have a bit of information with regards to Personalia and Memoriam, where we have information we share to all our members with any updates regarding Personalia and in Memoriam of all the LIASA members. Next to the members tab, we then have the contact. Any information that you are looking for with regards to the contact details of the representative council member, the executive committee, branch contact details, the interest groups, as well as the LIASA office, you should be able to find it here, as well as the NCLES, library directors, and other related library organizations. Those details, they should be available over here. For people who also wanted to send information to the LIASA office, if they do not use the Contact Us tab, you can come into this tab over here with the LIASA National Office, and you should be able to find all our details there. You can give us a call, you can either email us, and we should be able to revert back to you. And at the end of the black menu ribbon, we have my profile. Before I continue to my profile, I just want to find out if there is any questions. Okay.
None from my side.
All right, thank you. I'll just continue to my profile. So on my profile, there's two options that you have. There's a drop-down menu, profile home, as well as manage profile. Let's first start with profile home. So once you've logged in to your profile on the LIASA website, it will bring you to this page over here where it shows you your page. It's the member, your name and surname, of course, will appear there at the top. And this is the profile pages, your profile picture, and then below over there, it will be your nickname. If you have inserted a nickname into the field, when you are editing your profile. And there's a bit of information with regards to if you are a professional librarian or not. It will show you the branch in which you are belonging to. It will show you the email address registered to the profile. Below that, then we have personal information, employer information, as well as additional information. All the details over here, you can just review to see that it is the correct information that you have. Any information which is incorrect, you may come over here on the right-hand side. There is an edit option. Click on the edit option, then you should be able to edit the relevant information and change it to the one which is correct. The same with the employer information. In case maybe you have changed employer or your employer has moved address, you may come over here, edit option, and put in the correct information. Additional information over there to show you the qualifications as well as the sector. If you wanted to change the sector, you can edit the information over here. Take note of the wording that is written in red. Let's say it's not visible to others. So this is just to show you a security feature on our side that the information you put in over here is not visible to anybody else who accesses the LIASA website. It's only visible to you as well as the people who have the admin rights, the backend, is the LIASA office. Okay, and that's a bit of information on my profile home. Now we're going to go to manage profile. Click on manage profile. Right, so on manage profile, there is 4 sections. Actually, it's 5: information and settings, invoicing, payments history, content and features, community, networking, and careers. Let me just start off with information and settings. So on information and settings, basically over here, you can be able to edit the bio. If you click on it, it should be able to, it opens up information if you wanted to update any information on your profile. The fields are much more extended than the ones that were showing the previous tab when we're doing the profile home. So you can change the details here if there's any information that you wanted to edit and update. There are some members who still call into the office or email that they want certain information to change. But if you have access, you can do all of that information over here, which is quicker than giving us a call or sending us an email. Below that, below Edit Bio, there's Manage Connected Apps. This is the same place where I showed you where you can connect the social media app to your account on MyLIASA. Okay, and then I'm going to go down to invoicing, payments, and history. Over here, let's go to invoices. Invoicing tab will show you, let's say filter by the status here, show all statuses. It will give you all the invoices that you have with relation to your profile, whether it's your membership invoice, whether it is your store order invoice, whether it is an event invoice. And the status here, you can change it based on any status, open, process. In case maybe you are looking for an old invoice that has already been processed, you may come over here. If you're looking for an old invoice that for membership purpose, you must still also access it over here. And there's also pending invoices. Maybe the invoices have not been closed. So over here, you can order the invoice based on the date, the status of the invoice, shipped or closed, the name on the invoice that will appear, and the invoice type will show you if it's a store order or it's an event registration. Then it will show you the amount and the balance due. That is a little bit on invoicing. Go back to my profile, manage profile. Let me scroll down. Then over here we have event registration. So the event registration potentially would show you the events that you are registered for. For example, if you have registered to an event that's taking place next to Tuesday or on Friday, that event would appear over here. It will show you the date. It will show you what event is it and maybe who else is presenting that. If you wanted a printed copy, you may also click on print over there and the copy should be printed. Below, there's also a list of the past events that you might have attended. You can come here and view them. All the information is available in terms of the date in which the event took place, the event heading or the event name, and you may also be able to print those past events if you are interested in them. I'm going to back to my profile, manage profile once again. And there is membership information. If you wanted to access information with regards to your membership and membership history, this tab will show you your previous membership invoices and when the invoice was processed, as well as any amounts, if there's an amount due. This is the tab that will give you a bit of history on your membership. Okay, now we are done with invoicing, payments, and history. The next tab we're going to move to is the content and features. Content and features. And over here, we are going to focus mainly on the professional development. This is for people who have registered to become a professional librarian. And once you click on that tab, professional development, it will show your name over there. It will take you to this page over here. The page will show you the different events that you have attended, and if the events have been approved by the office and the points have been allocated. So pretty much information in relation to you being a professional librarian and your CPD points, all that information you will be able to find over here. You may also add your own entry if you have attended an event and maybe the event was not organized by MyLIASA, organized by somebody else, but it's an event which is in relation to the library sector. You can add your own event, and then there will be an option for you to attach maybe a program or a confirmation of attendance. Once the event comes to us, we will review it and allocate the necessary points, and we will lock it once we were done. The padlock over there shows that you cannot edit the event once we have approved it and locked it. And you as a member, you cannot lock the event. That step can only be done by us at the office. You can print the transcript of the points that you have collected to see maybe how far you are. So you can come over here and calculate the credits, and it will show you how many points you have collected and how many points that you still need to collect in the cycle. Okay, just go back. So
I have a question.
Yes.
I remember some time when this professional librarian thing was introduced, there was a list that we could access on the platform to see who's a professional librarian, and also just in case you still want to verify whether you are a professional librarian or not, maybe your application has gone through or not. Is that list still available for everyone to access, or what?
Yes, I think on the home page, remember when we were on the landing page?
Yes.
Over here under community search.
Okay, when I clicked on that, it just gave me, I think it was a form which you need to complete. I wanted to see the list, the one that showed like the names of the individuals that are currently professional librarians. So this one just gave me a search box when I clicked on it.
Let me just quickly that. Marie?
Yeah, you are at the right place. So if you put in, okay, say just put Saltpike University or something in there at the employer.
Okay, let me do this.
Okay, at the employer, just go down.
Oh no, employer. There we go.
Saltpike University.
AAT.
J.
Yeah.
JE. Yeah. Maybe just do, okay, no, do university.
Okay.
No, don't worry.
So that it can also pick up.
Yeah, I usually put the minimum in. Or I try to put the minimum in.
Oh, I see. We have two records. Okay, no, I'll just check mine because I'm not certain whether, I think I did apply sometime back when I was still at Sabinet. Maybe I would appear under that one, but I'm not sure. But I'll do my searches at my own spare time, and then if I'm not appearing, then I'll let you so that we can sort it out.
So
Yes.
if it's only people with paid up membership will appear there. So if your membership, for instance, is not paid up yet, then it will only start appearing once your profile has been activated.
Okay, no, my membership is paid up, but I'll check it and then just get back to you guys.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. Thanks. Thank you very much.
It's Manda. Can I quickly ask a question while you're on that page?
Yes.
I see it shows my name, Jons, and is it Jabu? I can't see it, it's a bit small. But I see, yes, next to mine and Jabu's, there's like a block or something there, and not what? Why is there not a block at the other one? What does that mean? You see what I mean? There's
it's just that on your profile you have an image loaded. So you have, and John's doesn't have, you and Jabu, you have images on your profile. Your
okay,
what
thanks.
is it? You know, yeah, your profile picture. That's right.
Yes. Yeah. And John's does not have one, hence there is no image next to his name.
Correct.
Is that all, Manda?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go back to my profile, manage profiles, and where were we? Okay, we were speaking about the professional development. I think we sorted that one out. The next.
Sorry, Kagiso. Just what Ingrid asked the other day. So if you just go back into professional development.
Okay.
So if you want to see just a summary of your points, there are the little tabs at the top. So we automatically on journal entries. So if you click on certifications and programs, just up 2 centimeters are the green tabs.
This one here?
That's right. Just click on that one. That will then give you a summary of. So there we can see you need 20 points and you currently have earned already 6 for
6.
this. That's right. So if you just needed to see a summary of how many points you have, where you are in the process.
Anna Marie. Okay. My profile, finish profile. And the last 2 sections that we're going to cover is community, as well as networking and careers. I will finish up with community. I'm just going to show you the bit of information on networking and careers. So this tab over here with the resume is basically where a member wants to upload the resume for records keeping. You just save it under over here. We are not allowed to make your resume public because of the Copy Act. So everything that is over here will be safe and secure for you to access. And there is another tab here for career posting. If you wanted any information and maybe you've uploaded post and you wanted to see the stats in terms of how many people has viewed that post, the information with regards to the post that you might have submitted to the MyLIASA website, you can come into this tab here and it will give you a bit of information with regards to that post, how many people might have viewed the post, any other relevant information. Now, community, we have messaging as well as group. So most of the information that we're going to do in Thursday's session, we're going to be working a lot into messaging as well as the groups under community. And for you to be able to have access to this, you will have to be able to log into your profile and also be a paid up member to be able to do some of the things we're going to be doing in terms of practical on the Thursday session. In the messaging tab, once you open it, it will show you information with regards to the messages that have gone out. You can create a folder, you can categorize it, and information with regards to communication with your group members. You come to the messaging center and you can play around with the different options that are over here. Again, I will say it, for you to be able to have access to this, you have to be a MyLIASA paid up member. Next to messaging, we have the groups. If you click on groups, it's loading, it takes you to this page where you will have information with regards to the group that you're belonging to. It will show information of the branch you belong to. It will show information of the interest group that you belong to, and any information with regards to if you are serving on a certain committee of interest group, the information will appear over here. Take note of this little gold star that appears next to the word branch. This is just to show you that this is the branch in which you are belonging to. The little icon of the person next to the branch is just to show you that you are belonging to this group and you have admin rights to this group. So when you have admin rights, it means you are allowed to communicate with the members in the group. You are allowed to send information to the members in that group. So in the meantime, we have made you admin of the test committees, test group, which is the place where we will be practicing come on Thursday's session. And that's a bit of information with regards to the group, and I will be leaving it there. Most of the information in relation to the group is going to take place on Thursday's session, where it will be a more practical and hands-on feel that we'll be doing. Anna Marie, have I covered everything? Is there anything else which you want to add?
No, nothing to add, just to tell them to play around, go into those icons, those sections that we didn't cover. For time constraints, we can't go into each and every place. So just play around, see what is there. And yeah, you can't break it. Well, I hope you can't. So play around, see what is there, be familiar with it, and it will just be easier for you then when you start populating your pages on Thursday or after Thursday, after you've got the training. And then, yeah, it will be easy for you.
And is there any questions or comments?
There's not much from my side. I think everything was just clear. We just need to play around with the platform and just familiarize ourselves with the important tabs that are there. Thank you very much for an insightful session. Colleagues, I believe we learned a lot. Thanks.
Thank you, Gift.
Yeah, maybe we can just add, sorry, Manda, Thursday session will be probably the full 2 hours, because we will require you to actually follow along, do as Kagiso demonstrate, then you are required to do what he does. So we need to be able after the session to see that you are competent in doing what you need to do to communicate with your members and to build your website. So make sure that you are in a place where you can, preferably on a laptop, where you can actually work along.
Perfect, thanks.
Okay.
No, I just want to say thank you. Sometimes we want to do something, you don't know where to go. So it was very nice having a session. Thank you for the opportunity.
Okay. Thank you, Manda. Thank you, Gift.
Colleagues.
Yes.
Maybe you'll be able to advise. There's a challenge that we've been facing with regard to our Facebook profile. I mean the MyLIASA Northern Cape Facebook profile. I wanted to know, maybe you might have encountered the challenge and managed to find a solution around it. But with the original profile, or my original Facebook profile, when an invitation for an admin is sent to my profile, I don't receive it at all. I've checked under notifications, even tried to Google online to find a solution around it. I've tried everything, but I still don't get the invitation. We had to even open a new Facebook profile for me just to be the admin for the MyLIASA Northern Cape page. And then on that particular new Facebook profile that we opened, the invitation just came through. So I wanted to know whether you've encountered such a challenge before and what was the solution around it. Maybe we can find a solution around
it. No, we haven't encountered that specific problem. And I remember when you guys tried to set it up, Amanda and I spoke about it, and I have no idea why it did that. I don't know. I don't have a solution. We've never encountered it. Well, we have encountered the problem with not knowing what the Facebook sign-in details are. So currently we still don't know what the MyLIASA sign-in details are. So when people are admins, we just have to stay admins, which is part of the MyLIASA problem, and part of why we encourage all information to be in one place, that, you know, we don't have to struggle to find information. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a solution. I'm glad you managed to make a plan in a roundabout way. So hopefully you can link your two profiles. Will you be able to do that? But
I can't. And Facebook doesn't allow that. It doesn't allow me to sync the two profiles so that I can just have it as one.
Yeah.
But what I've been doing in the meantime was just switch between browsers when I want to access the other one. But I guess I'll just continue doing that. Maybe I'll eventually find a solution around it. I just thought maybe you or Cariso might have encountered the challenge before with maybe one of the branches.
Yeah, I think when you find a solution, please share it with us. There might be other branches and interest groups that have the same problems. They just haven't told us about it. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't help.
Okay. Yeah, I hope to find a solution around it. I'll let you know if I do. Thank you.
Please do. Please do.
Okay, thank you. If there is nothing else, then this is the end of our session for today. Thank you very much for attending, and we will be seeing you again, second session on Thursday. And you may enjoy the rest of your day, colleagues. Thank you.
Same to you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye, Manda. Bye, Gift.
Bye.